with, like, when is your soulmate coming? That's what we talked about last night, y'all. When is your soulmate coming? So we're about to see right now. We're about to figure it out. When is your soulmate coming? Listen, if you do not have a relationship, there's an energy centered around you have to start to rebuild your trust. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Rebuilding your trust. That's what this is. That's what the energy is telling me. Making the effort to find your person. You have a person, but you can't, like, there's random strays coming to you. Stray dogs, stray cats. That's what this look like. Random stray energy. And you're trying to figure it out. That's what this is saying to me right now. Oh, thank you, baby. There's an energy centered around. If you're trying to figure out when your soulmate is coming, first Spirit is saying, can you be aware of the discernment that's, like, the deception that's coming towards you? Can you use some sort of discernment? Because people are coming through. They definitely want to flirt. But there's no real investment here. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying is you're getting wrapped up in people that's not even that can't even respect you. Look, it's right here. When in reality, you do deserve real love. You have a soulmate coming. I'm going to get a narrative. I'm going to get mowed down deep into it. For sure, for sure. If you are just coming in, this is Late Night Tarot. All right? This is Late Night Tarot. This is when will I find my soulmate? We was here last night. And Spirit said, y'all said, when it's tired of toxic shit, we're trying to find our soulmate. This right here is telling me, even if you're in a relationship, I did 2 bows. Some of y'all in a relationship, some of y'all are not in a relationship. Yes, the people in a relationship is still looking for their person. I get it. Okay, they still looking for their soulmate. The other people here, y'all looking for y'all soulmate too, even since you single. We about to get right into it. Spirit is saying if you single, if you single, you have to be in the space of understanding you deserve love. That's what they're saying. You do. There's an energy centered around you expressing yourself to people who don't really fuck with you like that. Look, they want you to stay optimistic. They're in the space of basically saying, listen, you know you deserve more, but you're in the wrong pond. You over here with the scraps. They want you to level your shit up. That's basically what they're saying. There's an energy centered around you fully understanding whoever it is that you've been dealing with, whatever it is that, like, the people that's coming towards you, it's unrequited love. And I feel like there's an energy centered around you just don't have time for that. Some of you, especially if you're single, there's an energy centered around you've already healed from that. That's what this looks like. You've already healed from this energy. You've already, like, somebody else tried to do this same shit to you. That's why you like, damn, I don't know if I can trust people. You got trust out here. How can you trust people when people didn't respect you at the beginning? That's what this looks like. You are in a space of taking better care of yourself. That's what this looked like to me. There's energy of you taking better care of yourself. Because how are you doing that? By getting to know people before you fully let them into your circle. Hey, y'all. Welcome in, baby. Thank you for liking the live. If you are just coming in, this is Late Night Tarot, y'all. All right? This is just one collective. Take what resonates. This is when will I find my soulmate. If you was here last night, it was a lot of shit that was coming towards you. Now we want to know, like, when is the real deal coming? That's what this is telling me. When is the real deal coming? There's an energy centered around you fully understanding here. If you are single, because we got the people in a relationship too. You have to be patient and wait for your person. And as you look, you also have to be patient in getting to know these particular people. That's what this is. Because a lot of people going to play games with you. Be real. A lot of people going to play games with you. And there's an energy centered around you being in the space here where if you focus on yourself and you level up, the right person going to find you. Look, you got attraction. You're going to attract an evolution. You're going to attract a real person. You're going to attract somebody that's honest. You have your soulmate is coming. That's what this is telling me. Let me get some we're going to get some characteristics. See what they looking like. See what they would like to say to y'all or whatever the case. And we're going to see some things here that you might need to wrap up. Some more things that you need to wrap up, what you are learning or whatnot. Okay? If you are in a relationship with somebody, there's an energy centered around this particular person giving you anxiety. That's what this is saying. There's an energy centered around you just tolerating somebody here. You have a relationship here with this particular person. You still looking for your person. That means you know this ain't your person. So why let this particular person reconcile? That's what this is telling me. If you know that you guys are not on the same page, why allow this particular person back into your circle? That's what they're saying. They're not bringing you joy. It looked like this person handing out headaches. Spirit is saying you need to put up boundaries too with them. That's what this energy is telling me. You have to, if you have to put up boundaries, both of y'all, like whether you with somebody or whether you not, simply because there's an energy sent around, people are not serious, and you need to be able to tell that. You want to find your soulmate. It's like looking for a diamond in the rough. Y'all remember Aladdin? Seek thee out, the diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. Do you remember that shit? I do. There's an energy sent around, it coming towards you, but again, you're going to have to fight for it. You thought they was just going to hand it to you on a platter. Who told you they was handing you your soulmate on a platter? Be honest. Who told you that? What they want you to know? What do you need to learn? What are you learning? Look, stepping out. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. You're not. But there's an energy centered around you being who you are so the right person can find you. That will alleviate a lot of disappointment. It's not saying you being fake, funny, none of that shit. It's saying that you conform when you like somebody. Stop conforming. If they can't meet your standards, they're obviously not for you. And that's what they're saying. You are a loving person. That's what this is. There's an energy centered around you having a lot of love. But I feel like for whoever this is resonating with, because this is not going to be everybody reading, it's about you overextending yourself. You can't focus on you and focus on everybody else. You got to call that energy back. All right? What they want you to know is for you to find your soulmate, there's an energy centered around you being consistent. That's what this is telling me. Consistent on maintaining you, your beauty, your glory, whatever it is that you are supposed to be doing to level yourself up. Look, it's got destiny here. Your destiny is here. And this is something here that you are fighting for. So that's the bigger picture. You're fighting for you. The best relationship you can have is the one you have with yourself. That's what this energy is telling me. Everybody that's coming towards you, not going to be on the childish behavior. Somebody that's coming towards you will be serious, but your commitment going to be tested. Look, this is saying your commitment to you will be tested. That's what this energy is telling me. Your commitment to you will be tested. And the best way that you can release negativity is simply by ignoring people. Simply by ignoring people. That's what this is. You've raised your vibration above the bullshit, right? Vibrate so high that toxic people fall back because they no longer know how to approach you. A lot of you may feel like there's a crossroad here, but there's an energy centered around really what's happening is you are freeing yourself from somebody here that's with the games, the bullshit, that like to be kiki and a ha-ha. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all liking the live. Thank you for liking the live, y'all. If you were just coming in, this is Late Night Tarot. This is just one collective, y'all. Late Night Tarot. Let's go. I don't know if y'all remember that. When I used to say it like that back in the day. Y'all remember Late Night Tarot? There's an energy centered around. It's just one collective. This is about your person. When will you find your soulmate? There's an energy centered around you realizing that you've been getting the short end of the stick. Especially when it comes to dating. Look, it's ending in a lot of endings, recoveries, back and forth. You know, you give me the type of person, whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter, that when you find somebody that you meant to be with, you're going to really stick with them. That's what this looks like. Look, energy flows where my intention goes. So when you find somebody you're going to stick with them, you just ain't found the right one. Because people playing hella fucking games. That's what this look like. A lot of party and bullshit. That's what you have here. You on a mission. When it comes to your soulmate, you on a mission. And I'm telling you, Spirit is saying you're going to have your happiness. They're putting you in better rooms, but they want you to balance yourself. They're bringing better energy towards you, but they want you to balance yourself. That's what this is telling me. There's an energy centered around healing. But this is also an energy centered around you being inspired. You can't give up on love, and you can't give up on you. You can't give up on the opportunity. God said, well, actually, it's more like when you pray for love to God, God doesn't give you love. God gives you the opportunity to receive love. He puts it in because we all got free will. When you pray to get better, He gives you the opportunity to fight. It's all a fight because faith without works is dead. That's what they said. You see what I'm telling you? I feel like when it comes to meeting your soulmate, there's so many options. How do you know if you're going to be able to choose the right one? How do you know if you're going to be, look, you're going to have to really trust your instincts. My vibe speaks louder than my words. This has nothing to do with everyone else so much as it has to do with you. If you want to know about finding your soulmate, you got to look within yourself. Why do you feel like it's not coming? Like they about to be on some deep ass shit with y'all. Ooh, shit. Let's get some characteristics. Because they about to go deep, deep. When I say deep, I mean deep. Okay? We're going to get some advice. We're going to go a little deeper later. Let's see. Let's get some characteristics. All right? Let's get some characteristics. All right? If you were just coming in, this is just one collective. It's called Late Night Tarot, y'all. Hey, y'all. We live on YouTube. Let's go. And this is the person coming towards you. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. This is the person coming towards you. Okay, we got two likes on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube. Let's go. Thank you, baby. You can meet this. Let's get some dates, too. Let's get some dates. I'm going to go a little deeper than every other tarot reader for y'all. Let's get some dates. Let's get some dates. Some of you, not all of you, you at the graduation point. And there's an energy center around you meeting this person this year. Have you been doing the work? Have you been drinking water, minding your business, and wearing your waist trainer? Because I see that. You can meet this particular person during the summer when things are high and hot in the sky and shit is all flowing and good energy is out. That's when this person come towards you. Now, this could be this year or this could be next year. It don't have to be this year. It's really going to depend on your graduation ceremony. This about you. All right. For a lot of you, the person that's coming towards you is somebody that's extremely solid and stable. They don't know how to be nothing but solid and stable. That's what this is. And this particular person is a nurturer. All right. Your soulmate is, so you want to know, your soulmate is a nurturer. Yeah, go figure. You're a nurturer, so is your soulmate. Yeah. They've been through a lot of shit too, but they're a lover. This person is a homeless romantic. That's what this is telling me. You got EOS here. They're a lover, homeless romantic. That's what this is. Eroticism, desire, and sex. They just want to be loved just like you want to be loved, all right? You can meet this particular person under a full moon, especially if you do full moon work, if that's important to you. If you do any full moon work and any Venus work with the full moon, if you know anything about that, that's when yours is coming. That's when your person coming. If you know, you know. It's not going to be for everybody. All right? This particular person coming towards you is somebody here that's fair and balanced. They could have been mistreated a lot in their life. And that's the reason why they're in the space here of being balanced and being fair. This is not somebody here that jumps to conclusions. That's what these cards are saying. This is somebody here that wants marriage. Look, wants a long-term commitment. Juno, marriage, communication, commitment. Wants a long-term commitment. That's what this is. This is somebody here, like this person coming towards you, this new person coming towards you, this soulmate that you're looking for is a solid individual. You got Cancer here, you got Taurus here, all right? You got Libra here, heavy Libra energy. So this particular person could be like a girl dad or like a stay-at-home dad. It could have been somebody like that. This is somebody that's very like nurturing, very caring type of person, all right? This could also be somebody here where they just have the type of mentality where they're going to get shit done. This is not somebody here that's lazy. You know how you used to lazy people coming towards you? This ain't lazy. That's what this is telling me, all right? This ain't somebody here that's lazy. You can meet this particular person and then get with them later on in life. Like maybe, you know, a year later, a month later. But you may not get with them at the beginning and then just jump off the porch with them. It may take some time. All right. This is not going to be everybody's reading. Do not try to force it. I am here every day. All right. Whoever this is for is somebody that is serious. Are you serious? Because the question last night was, when am I going to find my soulmate? And I don't even know if the people here last night is still here. But if you want to know, like, when you going to find your soulmate, Spirit is saying, do you really want to know? Because they here. This is somebody serious. All right, I'm going to get some advice. We're going to see what's going on or whatever the case on how you can find this particular person. But what it's telling me here is that, well, no, let's see what they would say to you, like, or what you would say to your person. Let's see what they would say to you or what you would say to your person. Like a love letter to daddy. Ooh, wee. I told you, didn't I tell you you was going to meet this particular person? But from the moment that they see you, they're going to fucking know. That's what Spirit is saying. But it looks like you may meet this particular person and then y'all come together afterwards. You do not know how hard it was to let you go. That's what this is telling me. I do feel like there's an energy centered around this person not being able to live without you. That's what this is telling me. That's what their energy is saying. I feel you leaving me behind. Like, I feel like this particular person wanted to get back with you or hurry up and get towards you. That's what this is. There's an energy centered around like they didn't want to play about you. Look, I can't stop thinking about you. They didn't want to play about you. Maybe you met them, or maybe there's an energy centered around you about to meet them, or when you meet them, you don't really know and it's not that serious. And then later on, you find out like, damn, this is the motherfucking one. This could actually be the one. That's what this is. This could actually be the one. I'm so attracted to you. I want to feel that way again. Yes, some of y'all may real deal meet this particular person and you don't get it off the ground for a while, but this particular person, you stay with them. You stay in their energy. You got, I love you unconditionally. Somehow when they meet you, they just fucking know. So you do have a soulmate, baby. Somebody that they like, because the thing is, a lot of you are dealing with people here that don't fucking know. That's what it is. You got, like, you're in here, like, where's my soulmate? You dealing with somebody. You fucked somebody last night. And for others of you, there's an energy like, hey, where's my soulmate at? And you ain't fucked nobody in a while. But the energy still remains the same. Where's the people here that's serious? Where is my person? That's what this look like. There's an energy centered around you. You have, for a lot of you, you have to do the hardest thing that you don't want to do. Some of y'all still in a relationship. You got to let that go first. Others of you, there's an energy centered around you have to be willing to wait. But you do have a person. And if they was here right now, they would say, I want you. I desire you. You make me better. Look, I want to tell you how I feel. But there's an energy centered around blockages. Blockages. Blockages, blockages, blockages. More blockages on top of blockages. We're about to get some advice in a minute, yeah. This person can't come in and express how they feel because y'all haven't released yet. This person can't come in and express how they feel because you are not feeling like it's safe for you to love right now. I do feel like there's an energy centered around you not wasting time. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. You have virtue here. You can't waste no more time. They want you to let go of the past if you truly want, look at this. They want you to let go of the past if you truly want your soulmate. If you truly want your soulmate, Spirit is saying, let go of the past, baby. Let the past be in the past. There's an energy of somebody taking your kindness here for weakness, and that's what this looks like. They're going to, look, because you cannot identify that this is not true love, there's an energy centered around this person giving you trust issues. Spirit is saying you don't want that. They want you to realize that you've already tried to speak to this particular person. That's what this is. If you are just coming in, this is just one collective. It's called When Will I Find My Soulmate, y'all. All right? That's what we're trying to figure out. And Spirit is saying, I know you fucking lying. That's what they're saying. We're going to get some advice. See what's going on with y'all. Spirit is saying, I know you lying, babe. A lot of you've been doing the work, but at the end of the day, you get very vulnerable. Because you know how special you are. You deserve love too. Like, you want to be stroked, baby. Everybody want their ass patted. Everybody want their booty rubbed. Stop playing. Who don't want a nice booty rub? I'll wait. Look. Who don't want a nice booty rub? I'll wait. You got guests who ain't got to explain shit to nobody. You. Yes. Gossip dies when it hears wise ears. You have to be the change. Somebody here, you dealing with somebody here, or you thinking about somebody here, or somebody's entangled with you here, that will stay entangled with you and go off and on with you for years if you let them. They'll stay entangled with you and go off and on with you for years. If you allow this person to do it, they'll go back and forth and run between you and somebody else forever. When it says you be the change that you wish to see in this bitch, there's an energy centered around this particular person. They ain't changing shit. They like the way things are. It's up to you to change it so that it can be better. That's what this look like. this particular person, Spirit is saying you have a soulmate out here. But there's the advice they want to give you is start to get back into your manifestation. King, sis, start to get back into your manifestation. Look back at the moon. Because you can manifest this soulmate. This soulmate is here. You do have somebody. But you letting people play in your face. Look, fuck what they say. Fuck what they say, but not only fuck what they say, fuck what they think. You are enough. For the person you meant to be with, you enough. Didn't I just tell you they're going to be somebody that's solid? You used to dealing with weak back bitches. Dusty ass hoes. Ashy knuckle ass bastards. That's what this is. Spirit is basically saying there's an energy centered around you putting people in their place. Putting people in their place. Fuck out of here. Your wound is not your fault, but your healing is definitely your responsibility. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. When will you find your soulmate? When you acknowledge the fact that being weird as fuck is better than being boring as hell. You can't go, look, quit dimming your light for shitty ass people with a shitty ass mindset. Thou shalt not judge because thou hast fucked up before too. Letting people, like, that's how you find your soulmate. That's what they saying. How you find your soulmate, baby, is by acknowledging here. You're going to have to cut a lot of dead weight. Cut a lot of losses. Cut a lot of things out. It's okay to start the fuck over if you have to. If you want to meet your soulmate, there's an energy centered around you just waiting for it in divine timing and alignment. Oh my God, to calm the fuck down. They are wanting you to know you're not your situation. You will get past this. You will get through this. That's what this energy is. Look, this is your sign. This is your sign. If you ask the universe for a sign, believe what shows up. Believe what shows up. Clarify. That's what they saying. Clarify, y'all. What do you want them to know? That's too much. We need to get a little bit. There we go. Look, ain't nobody got time for that. Sneaky link. Meanwhile, you in love. Listen, I said this to y'all last night. If you was here last night, all right? If you were just coming in, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate y'all, all right? This is Late Night Tarot. It's just one collective, all right? And this is, when is my soulmate coming? All right? That's what y'all was asking me last night. See a lot of hoes coming towards you. They still here. They still coming. That's why I look like this. But when it comes to, like, you finding your soulmate, Spirit is basically saying you got to discern from people coming to your life and telling you who they are. They in your life telling you that you a soulmate. They going to be with you forever. Meanwhile, they treat you like a sneaky link. They coming, you all in love. They here lying to your face. Master manipulator. That's what this is looking like. There's an energy sitting around. You meet this soulmate when you stand up. Standing up for yourself. That's how you meet a soulmate. We don't give broke niggas pussy or broke bitches. Little Dusties can't have a part of us. There's an energy sitting around. We too divine. Divinely present. Divinely great. You can't just, your energy ain't for everybody. You're not going to be for everybody. That's what this is. Because people, if you let people in your energy, just everybody in your energy, people will do whatever the fuck they want to do in your energy. They'll do whatever they want to do in your energy. There's an energy sitting around you bossing up. Because at the end of the day, a monkey has never stopped a show. That's what they're saying. You will find your soulmate. Stop worrying about the motherfucker that lied. That's what they're saying. That's what your ancestors and your spirits, that's the advice that they have for you. Stop worrying about a motherfucker that lied. That will continue. Look, you don't got time for that. Nobody has time for that. Nobody has time for that. Somebody's in the space of living their best life. At least you're trying to. At least you're trying to. That's what this is telling me. Trying to live your best life. That's what this energy is. And somebody here want to drag you down. You a prayer away from a soulmate. Shit. Spirit is saying there are several things in several places you can play with. They can play with their time. They can play with their money. They can play with their pussy. But what they will not do is play with you. I don't see your name on that list, collective. Somebody here, you got to do the hard thing because Spirit is saying, remember, you never needed this person. You only wanted them. You never needed them. You only wanted them. There's an energy centered around this particular person, whoever this is, or these people that's coming towards you. You don't need them. Baby. Look, you can do bad by yourself, and you can do better if you get rid of the riffraff. If you get rid of the weight that's holding you down, the sinking shit. That's what this is. Spirit is saying boss up. That's what they're saying. That's what they want you to do. Choosing you should be easy. It's me for me. It's always been me for me. Here's that empowerment. Clickety clack. Bad bitch is back. Okay? Okay?